Hello, hello, and hello again. How are you? I'm 250, and this is 250's Custom Apparel, coming to you once again with another fun video on keychains, right? More specifically, Valentine's Day keychains. Okay, so I have this one out strictly for decoration, right? Or as an example, because if I'm not mistaken, look, did one of these already, right? Okay, so clearly the heart-shaped one will be the one to go with for Valentine's Day, okay? I want to show you just in case though, because I know a lot of you, when you order these things, you probably don't order all the shapes, or you might have ordered one shape because you were doing like seasonal work. I want to show you how you can turn these two into this one the same way, okay? So we will start, as we always do, with our pressed pillow, which I like to use, and our parchment paper, okay? Now, as usual with any of these MDF type of pieces, which are the wooden pieces, okay, you have a protective layer of film. For those of you that have the really nice nails and all of that, feel free. For those of you who have the fat, stubby fingers like mine, you might want to grab your little weeding tool, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of like, let me see, let me get that up there. Grab your weeding tool, find your place, and just peel. Just peel, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that coming up there. It's coming up though. Here we go. See? That comes right off. Just like that. So we'll peel that off, because we're going to do this one first. Should I do them at the same time? I'm wondering. No, I'll probably just do this one first. All right. So I can show you two different applications for it actually. Okay, so I got the next piece of film off. Now, we can go two ways with this because it's round, right? So I'm gonna use the XO. There's a part on it. Pardon me, I'm just to get my scissors. There's a part on it that says XOXO, and then there's another one that says Be Mine, right? So I think we're gonna go for part XOXO. Or no, actually, since Love Ya is over here, right, towards the end, we'll go with Love Ya. Okay, so that's what the first side is going to be, the Love Ya side. So you guys, when you're doing this, it's always best if you don't like know how to rip properly or you have trouble cutting. Just cut, look right here. Can you guys see this? Cut right around the substrate. Okay, give yourself maybe like a, I don't know, 1 centimeter differential, just so you have a little space outside of the actual design, okay? So we have our design, we have our parchment paper, tear a little piece of this, and we're gonna go 385 for 45 seconds because that's how we get the best results over here at 250's Custom Apparel. All right? So while that one is getting ready, I will peel. Oh snap! You know what? Watch this, you guys. Very important rule of sublimation. Very important rule, right? Always, 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 always. And look, it came out great. Peel. Peel your adhesive first, right? So I'm gonna keep it moving on that one. Thankfully, we have more, but I'm glad you guys saw that. Because I just told you guys to peel, but I grabbed the one that wasn't peeled, okay? And I hope you do laugh at that because it is funny, but I want you to know that no matter how experienced you are, a simple mistake like that, you know, you would think the mistake would be not taking it off. Nope. The mistake that I made was actually not picking the one that I took off. So we're gonna come once again. We're gonna go with BFF this time, right? Still right over here at the end. So we'll just cut around BFF in a circular fashion. And the same way, you guys, leave maybe, I would say, a centimeter differential around. That's a little jagged, but You get the idea, right? Now, since we have the appropriate substrate this time, we're just gonna come down again, 385, 45 seconds. We're gonna not be so cool this time. And maybe we'll get it right. So while that's going down, you guys, I'm gonna peel this one and I'll come close for you guys that wanna see it a little closer. I'll come closer for you. So just get that up just like that. Okay, there it is. Some of them are a little more stubborn, but for the most part, they all come off. Right. And we'll come on this side. Okay, one more time. Just get in there. Don't stick it in there too hard, you guys, because you don't want to damage the actual substrate. All right, so we got that off. We're at 8 seconds left, and we should be looking fabulous. 2, 1. You guys can't see it, but I'm here and I can smell it. And that's always a good indicator that it transferred well. This is hot. We're gonna give it a second to cool off, right? We like to lift and not shift. I'm gonna do one more on that side, and I think I'll cut out, why not, another BFF, right? Okay, so I'll take, well, you know what, I have to go a little further up than BFF, so I think on this one, we will be cutting out love, the LUV. So I'm gonna do the same thing, you guys, except for I'm using the cutout from the last one instead of the substrate. You'll go around about 1 inch. And also, guys, this is an excellent way to conserve paper and to make sure that you utilize like you're getting the most out of it. All right, so here we are. It says love you. I'm gonna come back right over here, just like that. Nothing too complicated, you guys. That's why I do these videos. I know sublimation seems intimidating, you understand? And there is a learning curve in it, but it's nowhere near as difficult as your worst fears of it. 385 for 45 seconds, and that's what I'm here to dispel, you guys, your worst fears. And like I said, you clearly saw me make a mistake, right? An embarrassing mistake, but guess what? We keep it moving. It doesn't matter. I don't think someone is gonna not book us or request our services for another job because I made that mistake. All right, so we're at 18 seconds left, and I'll do the square one afterwards, you guys, just so we can get done. I like to try to keep these a little short, so I know people's attention spans aren't where they used to be, and people have things to do, so I try to compile it all in a nice little nugget for you. All right, so here we are. Remember, we lift and not shift, and then voila. So let me put the other one up here really quick. All right. So I'm gonna run through this process, guys, because you already know what's going on. It's just a different shape, okay? So we have the square, and we have to cut. We're not gonna do love you this time. We'll do moi, okay? So I'm gonna go around that word moi. I'm going about maybe a centimeter, you guys. I'm going about a centimeter, half a centimeter around. For those of you that like to know the measurements. Okay? I'm gonna come down. Another sheet of parchment paper really quickly. All right? You guys should have this process down by now. So if you are one of those people out there that's following along, just go ahead and follow right along. You don't have to stop and check anything. We're rocking and rolling today, okay? All right. So we'll have one more. And I'll place this in there while we're waiting on that one. We're at 34 seconds, you guys. And remember, I do 385. This is a 15 by 15 press, by the way. I try to do most of these videos on 15 by 15 only because 15 by 15 is typically the press that people use coming in. Any newbies that we're gonna have coming in, they're typically gonna buy a 15 by 15 press because they're the least expensive. So, and they're the most commonly used. 16 by 20 is used a lot too now. 7 seconds left, you guys, and we are almost done. Okay, so we already know what time it is with that, right? I will flip this over, and we will cut another square, and I think we'll do B mine this time. And right now, what I'm doing is called hot dogging, you guys. I'm basically eyeballing all of this because I've been doing it long enough. So I can kind of just look and tell how big, where it's supposed to go, and all that type of stuff. And after a lot of practice, you'll be able to do that also. I wouldn't recommend you do it now, though, if you're a beginner. Please get your measurements down, get everything accurate so your eye has a point of reference to go to when you do attempt to eyeball. All right, 385, 45 seconds. And I'll get to cleaning up, you guys, because we are almost done. We are almost done. Yeah, and like I said, anything you guys, if there's anything you'd like to see me do, leave it in the comments, sorry. If there is anything you would like to see me do, if there's a product you'd like me to show you or do a tutorial on, let me know in the comments and I will get to you. We're at 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Lego. All right. So this will be a little warm, but not to be alarmed. I am a professional. Okay. So I'm just gonna apply this one, you guys, and I'll show you both of the finished pieces, and we can be about our way. Hopefully you guys will order these and try these, you know, because these are pretty cool, and it's always good to have them on deck for any type of occasion. All right, so here are the finished products, you guys. As you can see, one says "Be mine" on one side, "Mwah" on the other. Then this one says "BFF," and then "Love ya." All right, they transfer nice. You see the pink background? That's actually in the design, you know, so yeah. Really cool, man. All right. So and these make cool gifts, keepsakes, whatever you like to do with it. So like I said, we're trying to keep everything Valentine's Day theme. Since we're in February, we're going to see if we can just keep it all love. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell so you can know when I'm coming to you again with one of these. All right. I thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one. Holla.